Hey, what's up guys? So finally my Samsung Galaxy Watch 4 Classic has gotten the Wear OS 4 update with One UI 5 on top. So let's go in settings and confirm the update here. Go in about watch and then go in software information. So here you can see that this watch is now running on One UI 5 and Wear OS version 4. And with this new update have arrived a lot of new features on this watch, and in this video I'm going to take a look at all of these features. The first thing that I want to talk about is the new vertical layout from where you can add new watch faces and dials. Now if you long press on the watch face and go on to add a new watch face, you will see this new vertical layout where all the watch faces have been categorized into these cards. So we have informative card here, simple card, health card, basic card with all the related watch faces. So it's very easy now to find watch faces and apply them to the watch. Similarly, if you go into tiles and you go on to add new tile, you will see a similar vertical layout for tiles with categorized cards. We have maps cards, outlook cards, Samsung Health, pretty much like what you get on your Samsung phones where you have all the widgets categorized into these cards. This new layout has made it very easy to find what you're looking for and apply it to the watch. With this new Wear OS 4 update has arrived a new battery widget, which is actually one of my favorite new features that I loved on my Galaxy Watch 6 Classic. So let's take a look at this widget. Go in add tiles, and if you go in connected devices card, you will see the first widget here or tile called battery. Just add it, and what it does is that it shows you the battery of your watch but also of the connected device, in this case your smartphone, and if your phone is charging it will show that indicator as well. Galaxy Buds widget has also been updated, so now if you have your Galaxy Buds connected to your Galaxy Watch 4 Classic and if your buds support 360-degree audio, the controls to turn on or off the 360-degree audio will also appear on this widget, and you can control this feature right from the Galaxy Buds tile on your watch. Next up, we now have a brand new tile on this watch with this new update. So if you go in to add tiles, in the clock section you will see this new tile called timer. So if you tap on it, it will be added, and from this tile you can see that you can have different timers or different set of timers on your tile or on your widget ready to go. And if you long press on it, you can also edit it. You can remove these timers and add something that suits you better, and then from here you can quickly launch your timers. Gallery app has also been updated, so if you go into the gallery app on Galaxy Watch 4 Classic, you will see these three categories at the top. So we have our pictures. If you tap on this one, you can now have albums on the gallery app on your watch as well, and that will separate your photos into different albums. And thirdly, you can also have stories, and you can sync these albums and stories from your phone as well, which is a fantastic new feature. Now from here you can also have stories and several photos as background of your watch faces that will continue to rotate as you continue to use that watch face, which is also a fantastic new feature. With this new update, Samsung has also added sleep coaching on Galaxy Watch 4 Classic, so now you can get sleeping insights or sleeping advice on how to improve your sleep on the watch as well. Now for this feature to work, you need to wear Galaxy Watch 4 Classic for 7 days consecutively to your sleep and let the watch track your sleep, and after that it will analyze your sleeping patterns and give you advice on how you can improve your sleep. But this only happens if you wear the watch for 7 days first. Now obviously I haven't done that, but I have covered this feature extensively in my Galaxy Watch 6 Classic videos, and I will link them at the end of this video so you can learn more about this feature. Another really important update that has arrived on this watch is that now Galaxy Watch 4 Classic can automatically detect your cycling workouts. This was not the case before, but now it can do it. Now to turn on this feature, you have to go in settings, in Samsung Health, and then go in auto detect workouts, and here you will see this new feature, cycling. You can turn it on, you can go in it, and then you can also turn on record location if you need a map of your cycling as well. If you're into running, I have good news for you as well, because now with Galaxy Watch 4 Classic, if you are running, you will get active heart rate zones while running. This feature first became available on Galaxy Watch 6 Classic, but now with this update we also have this feature on Galaxy Watch 4 Classic. So if you go in running, go in settings, you can turn on heart rate zone guide, and if you tap on it, you can also set up your target heart rate zone, and you can also set up your custom heart rate zone. And then when you will start the activity, You will see your heart rate zones down here. This curve at the bottom of the display is your heart rate zone. And as you enter your target heart rate zone, it will alert you. So there you go, just like that. I'm in my heart rate zone right now. And when you leave your heart rate zone, it will alert you again. So if I go below my heart rate zone or above to the next heart rate zone, it will alert me again. So this feature can help you stay in your target heart rate zone for longer while you are running. Next up, if you start running on a regular 400-meter track, your watch can recognize which lane you are running in to give you more accurate results for laps and distances. And you can see the lap section right here on the tracking display, and you can long press it to change it to other metrics as well. But if you keep it at lap distance, your watch will give you more accurate data. If you do some activity regularly and Galaxy Watch 4 Classic doesn't have that activity listed, you can create your own custom workout. So for that, go in Samsung Health, go in Exercise, and scroll all the way to the end, tap on Add, and from here you can select an exercise or you can create new exercise. So you can just go in here, you can rename your workout to whatever you want. Then you can also record distance, speed, and route with GPS. You can turn on this feature and press save, and this activity will now appear in your activities and you can quickly launch and track your custom workout. Backups on Galaxy Watch 4 Classic have also been updated, so now if you want to back up your phone, all the backups happen through the Smart Switch app. So if you go into the Galaxy Wear app in your phone and then go in Watch Settings and here go in Accounts and Backup, you will see this feature here called Backup, and if you tap on it, it will show you your last backups from all the Galaxy Watches in this app. Now here you can see that I have backups from different watches here. Now one important thing to remember here is that these backups happen through the Smart Switch app now, and they are on your phone. If you delete the Smart Switch app, these backups will also be deleted. But there is a way to still protect your backups, and that is to save them to Samsung Cloud. So if you turn on this feature here, your backups will then be saved to Samsung Cloud, and you will still be able to restore them if in case you accidentally delete the Smart Switch app. Next up, we now also have the transfer watch to new phone feature on Galaxy Watch 4 Classic. Now what this feature allows you to do is that you can connect your watch to a different phone without resetting the watch. You can just connect this watch with all its features and apps and everything to a new phone without resetting it or without deleting anything on the watch. So for that, go in Settings, go in General, and scroll all the way down to Transfer Watch to New Phone. Tap here. It will show you the prerequisites you need for this feature to work. The Google account on the watch and the new phone must match. So this happens through the Google account, and you should have the same Google account on the watch and the new phone that you're connecting it to. Second feature is that if you're signed in to the Samsung account on the new phone, that account will be used on the watch as well. So you will have the same account on the watch that you have on the new phone. So if these two things match, you can transfer your watch with all its settings and features and data and watch faces to the new phone without resetting it. Where previously you would have to back up the watch, reset it, connect it to a new phone, and then restore the backup. So this takes care of that. We now also get new call functions on Galaxy Watch 4 Classic with this new update. So now you get the ability to adjust call volume during the call. You can mute sounds with the watch during the call, and then you can also press buttons on the keypad while you're on the call on your Galaxy Watch 4 Classic. A very interesting and cool feature that Samsung Galaxy Watch 4 Classic has received with this Wear OS 4 update is related to the camera. Now, in case you have Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 5 or Z Fold 5 and you launch the camera on these phones and then go into the flex mode, you will see this button appear on the watch face on your watch, and if you tap it, it will launch the camera controller app on your watch, and then you can just use it as a camera controller automatically. It all happens by itself. There is no setting to turn on. It just happens by default, and it's a fantastic feature. Now this feature also works in the tent mode. So make sure that you unlock your phone first, launch the camera and open the phone, and this button will appear on the watch face. Tap on it and it will load the preview, and now you have camera control on your watch. If you don't unlock your phone, your watch will not show you the preview but time instead. Another really interesting feature that we have received on Samsung Galaxy Watch 4 Classic is related to this home button. Now, if you are into any text field and you have Samsung keyboard turned on and you are ready to type, but instead you decide that you want to voice type it, all you have to do is press and hold the home button and then start talking. Now, it's not working on my Galaxy Watch 4 Classic right now because the microphone has all been sealed up with dust and stuff, so I just cannot get the voice through here. But I have done this demo on Galaxy Watch 5 Pro and Galaxy Watch 6 Classic and it works great. Hey, what's going on? This is a Samsung Galaxy Watch test. This feature is fantastic. One prerequisite for this feature is that you should have Bixby as a press and hold shortcut for your home button. You can now also initiate multiple timers on this watch. So if you go into the timer app and start a timer, you can then swipe to left and then go and select timer and then start another timer, swipe to the left and then you can start another timer, and then you can see all of these timers here and you can pause them, you can end them, whatever you want to do. So now you can have up to 20 timers running at the same time on this watch. In case you have to launch the emergency SOS feature on Galaxy Watch 4 Classic or the watch detects a hard fall, a button will appear on the display that when pressed will show your medical information to the first aiders. To set this up, you have to go in settings and then go in safety and emergency, and here the first option is medical info. Go in here and now you can add all of your medical information here. Next up, we have device care feature available on Galaxy Watch 4 Classic as well. It's the same feature we got on Galaxy Watch 6 Classic and Galaxy Watch 5 Pro. So go in settings, scroll down and you will see this option, battery and device care. Go in here, you will see three main sections here: battery, storage and memory. So if you go in battery, you will get all the battery related stuff. You can turn on power saving from here, you can check your sleeping apps. You can also turn on the watch only mode, and if you tap here you can see which apps are using most of your battery from here. Then if you go back, you can go in storage and you can see which apps or watch faces or games are using the most storage from here. And finally, you can go in memory and you can see which apps are hogging all that RAM, and you can also clear RAM from here. And now onto my favorite feature on Wear OS 4 update on this watch or any other watch that Wear OS 4 is available right now. If you go into the app drawer, you can now press and hold one app, bring it over to the other and create a folder. That's fantastic, and that will declutter your app drawer instantly. You can name your folder, you can change the color of your folder, and you can add more apps from here. It's really easy, and you can have just 3 or 4 folders here with all of your apps in them, and that will declutter your app drawer and you will be able to find what you're looking for much faster. And finally, the last thing that I want to talk about is related to security. So if you set up a pin or pattern to protect your watch, it will also work when you reset your watch and set it up with a new phone. So in that case, you will first have to add in the pin or pattern that you've set up. If you don't put that in, you will not be able to reset or set up this watch with the newer phone. So this protects it in case it gets stolen or something like that. The watch will not be able to set up with the new phone. And that's about it from this video, guys. These were the 20 new features that we have received on Galaxy Watch 4 Classic as a result of this Wear OS 4 update. I hope this video was informative for you and useful. I will see you in the next one. Till then, take care. Bye-bye.